My name is Amber. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do just a fun little kind of fall-inspired Halloween-y type look. I'm going to actually be using my little Casper palette from Profusion. I got this at Walgreens. Obviously it was a limited edition type thing, but some stores may still have it. I got this a few weeks ago actually, and I know it was kind of selling out kind of fast, but yeah, I got my hands on it, so I thought I'd do a look with it today because it's really fun and cute. So yeah, let's just get right into it. This is going to be a full face, and yeah, just sit back and enjoy. So like last time, I'm starting with my L'Oreal Paris Lumi Glotion in the shade 902 Light Glow. Give it a good shake. I have nothing on my face except for my skincare, and nice and moisturized, and I have a little lip oil on to keep my lips moist. I know some people hate that word. To keep my lips nice and hydrated throughout my makeup routine. Okay, let's just get right into it. Squeeze a little bit of this out onto the back of my hand. Probably not exactly a pea-sized amount, maybe 2 peas worth. I like this stuff because even though I do get oily, this doesn't seem to make a difference either way. It doesn't control oil, obviously, because it's a more of a hydrating type of product, but it doesn't seem to make things any worse either. So I enjoy it. I mean, I wouldn't use it on its own, but under foundation, it kind of peeks through and it gives you just the prettiest glow. I think we're all blended in. Just kind of like to let it sit there for a minute, kind of dry down a little bit before I go in with my foundation. Now, last time I did a video, my first video, I did it very softly spoken. And granted, I am a little camera shy, you know, I'm still getting used to this. It's something I've always wanted to do, but I know it may take a little time to, you know, be up to my standards anyway. So I'm trying to be patient with myself and just have fun with it. And, you know, I think that's what YouTube is kind of all about. You know, I may not be starting out with the best camera and lighting equipment in the world, but I want to have fun with it, and little things that I can fix along the way, I absolutely will. But things take time. I understand that. So I'm going to go in with foundation now, and I'm actually going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum today. And this comes in a like a little squeezy dropper, so the product does get a little bit messy, I'm not gonna lie, but this is so beautiful on the skin, even oily skin. I really like it. I guess it's the hyaluronic acid in it. It just makes my skin feel plump and juicy versus caked up. And I use the shade 2 to 3 Light Pale. Okay. I'm gonna squeeze a dropper full onto the back of my hand. And carefully close that baby back up. Okay. And now, I honestly like to blend this in with my fingertips. Get some dotted all over my face. I'm missing my box of tissues. I need some in here to kind of wipe off my hands, but I have a little towel here. So that's what I'm doing. Just kind of wiping that excess off the back of my hand. And I'm just going to go in, like I said, with my fingertips. This shade it's a little too dark for me, but for some reason, once it's blended in and kind of dries down a little bit, I feel like it adjusts to my skin tone well enough. And then after I add my concealer and powder, it just works. I do think for the winter, I will buy it in a lighter shade. But for right now, I'm just working with what I've got. Like I said, I just really like this stuff. And you know, I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I just like to have fun with it, and I enjoy buying it, putting it on. It's very therapeutic for me. And I know lots of people out there feel the same way. So being in this community, the beauty community, is somewhere where I think I can fit right in. Okay, so like I said, that will kind of dry down a little bit and kind of adjust to my skin tone a little bit better. In the meantime, we'll do some concealer. Now, Tarte Shape Tape. I need a new bottle. This has been lingering in my makeup bag for like the last year, and I've used it up almost completely. I know that this concealer was like popular like years ago. It's all anybody would use. And so many other brands in the meantime have made very comparable products. But I am a big Tarte fan, and I like to stick with what works for me when it comes to concealer. Like, I have tried other brands and will continue to try other brands, but I get some serious dark circles. So I just like to make sure I have a product that's going to perform for me, because I can't be out here looking like Uncle Fester. Layer on just a little bit more. I do have a mirror down here below my light, so if I look into it from time to time, that's just what I'm looking at, is my mirror. Okay. Now I know in my last video where I was speaking really softly, some people may like that, some people may not. Let my mother actually watch the video. She was kind of like, I can't hear you. So I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't do the softly speaking thing too much. To not be able to hear me is probably a little frustrating, so I apologize if that video kind of was annoying. I'm still learning, like I said. Okay, so next up, I'm going to do some powder. This is my favorite powder right now, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a Powder. I wear it in the shade 120 Vanilla. And again, I'm just going in with my trusty little triangle puff. And I kind of swirl it on in there. And just press under my eye, beside the cheeks, or I'm sorry, beside the nose, onto the cheeks. And you see how everything's starting to kind of come together. happy with that. Next up, I'm going to do a little bronzer. Using my Tarte bronzer brush. I got this in a little holiday set about maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I'm not sure, but I know that they still have similar brushes on their website and in store too, I'm sure. But going in with my Too Faced Natural Face palette in the shade Sunny Honey. Just swirling it around in there. And just hitting the top of the forehead. Cheeks and the temples. Hitting a little bit on my nose. I'm just kind of blending as I go. I like to hit underneath the brow. Chin and jawline. I like to go down the neck. And if I'm wearing a top like this, I like to hit the chest a little bit. Nothing wrong with that, right? I am a little pale right now. Okay. Next I'm going to be using some blush. First I'm going to go in with my Tower 28 cream blush. This is in the shade Beach Please. I'm gonna dab my little brush in there. And just go right in. I love the color of this blush. I think it is so pretty. Hit a little bit on the nose. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little highlight. Taking the Too Faced Natural Face palette again in the shade Starlight. I'm just taking my finger, tapping it in there. And I'm going to put a little on my nose, the tip and the bridge. Okay. I'm going to take a little and put it on my Cupid's bow. Underneath the eyebrows. And that's it. That's all I want to highlight on my face. Okay. Moving right along, we are going to brows now. Sorry, my camera's bouncing a little bit. I'm so sorry. Tarte, the Brow Architect. And all I do is fill them in, kind of where that foundation hit them. Okay. Brush them through a little bit. Okay. Now it's time for eyes, where I'm going to be using my cute little Casper palette. And that's so cute. It has the little crystal thingies. I think it glows in the dark too. It has a little mirror that says, "So bootyful." Like bootyful. It's really cute. I'm going to be taking the shade Mystic right here. And I'm going to get some on my finger and just dab it onto my lids. You see how sparkly and pretty that is? Okay. Then I'm going to take a crease brush, my favorite crease brush. This crease brush is from Mally Beauty, and I have used the heck out of it for years now. I'm so sorry, it's probably not even still, this exact brush is probably not made anymore. It came in a kit, I think. But I'm sure there are some comparable items out there from Mally Beauty. Okay, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of blue in the crease. So I'm gonna take the shade, what shade is that? Friendly Ghost. Dip my brush in there. And I'm just going to go right in. This shade is not as scary as I thought it might be. Actually, I do love blue eyeshadow. I know it's kind of scary to work with, but I do think it looks nice on me. Kind of different from, you know, the everyday. I'm just going in circle motions, windshield wiper motions. And I'm just going to blend, blend, blend. Okay, I'm going to deepen that up a little bit, and I'm going to go into the shade right here called Fabulous. It's just a little bit deeper. I'm going to hit the outer corner with that. And then kind of bring it in. Okay. Next, I'm going to do my eyeliner. I think I'm going to do my just regular everyday kind of mascara and liner routine. This is Maybelline Lasting Drama Matte in the shade 860 Jet Black. May have to look into my mirror for this one. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit on the bottom. Okay. Now I don't really take my eyeshadow down on my lower lash line a whole lot. I do it sometimes, but I don't know, where I have dark circles really bad, I feel like that kind of just, it gets messy. It looks a little messy sometimes, but I think I'm going to practice that and see if I could make that look a little better when I do that, because that's kind of, you know, it's what everybody does, right? I'm not saying that I need to be like everybody else. I just want to keep up sometimes, you know. Oh, I'm going in with Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which has been my favorite mascara for years. Hit the bottom lashes a little bit. I was going to do falsies today, but I'm out of glue. I don't do falsies that much on an everyday basis, but I am out of glue because the last time I used some, I don't know what I did with it. So I will be repurchasing more. Okay. Next up, lips. For my lip combo today, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk. I'm going to get a little bit of that lip oil off. And I'm going to fill them in as well. For my lipstick, I'm using ColourPop Lippie Sticks in the shade Cami Matte. Okay, so I'm at the end of my routine, and I kind of like to always just assess things and see if I need, anything else. Typically, I like to go in and add a little more blush. Since that was a cream blush I used earlier, I'm going to layer it with Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Natural Beauty. Okay. I think that's pretty much where I like it to be for now. I really love this lipstick for fall. I think that's a great little combo, and it's kind of neutral, so it doesn't really compete with the eyes very much. But yeah, I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, so I kind of fixed my hair and just kind of looking at the way everything has come together, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like this, please subscribe. I will be posting more, and yeah, just thank you. Have a very great day. Bye.